All right, everybody, welcome to our review of Halloween for the Return of Michael Myers. We're kicking it back to 1988, so a little bit of a jump from last movie. How about that?
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like a 6-year break or something. It was like
Yeah,
82 to
that's
88.
good. Where they
They're
really
like
thought about, should we bring back Michael Myers?
they're like, yes,
Yes,
money.
and yes.
There's some money in this. We can still do it.
All right, so as always, we haven't discussed anything beforehand. I have seen these movies before a couple years ago. I watched them. Alex, first time watching here. And so we're going to give our gut check score out of 10, which is how we're feeling going into the review. And then we'll discuss, lock in our final scores after. All right.
That's right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, flip. 6.5.
I'm at a 6.
All right. That's all
All right.
right. Very nice.
Um, yeah, I didn't hate it. Um, I thought it was weird. There's this is weird.
It takes a
Just a lot
turn.
of
Takes a
it just
turn.
takes. I will say the ending probably brought this up like maybe at least half a point, maybe a full point.
Oh, okay.
So it's the ending was like it was interesting because I was also watching this with my housemates and they were all kind of like huh at the end and I was like no and then I had to like explain it to them because I guess they didn't like figure it out but I was like oh that's interesting, that's an interesting little thing twist at the end, that's kind of cool, I like that, it's bold.
No, no.
Yeah, exactly, him just
So
screaming no, it's great.
I love how we got the return of Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis with barely any need for explanations. Like, oh, they nearly burned to death at that last thing. Anyway,
Yeah, I was like what,
they did burn
that's
to death.
yeah, I was like
They
what are you talking
did.
about, they
Don't gaslight
100%
us.
did.
Say they nearly did.
Yeah, I like so like when Dr. Loomis first shows up, I was like, oh, they did something like more to his face. They like light his face in a way that makes it look way worse because you see in other shots the makeup is just like they just put like a little scar on his face, just like right there, and then they like made up his hand a little bit. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't buy. He like limps around or whatever, but it's like I don't buy for a second that he's almost died from these burns. He
He
should
needs
be
way
way
more
more
severe.
deformed. Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
way more deformed from that, but
Meanwhile, like this is it's 10 years later
right.
from the original events. And like and we got Michael Myers being transferred from the hospital. Like he's just been
Yeah.
hanging out this entire time in the hospital. Um and then of course he was just waiting for the opportunity. As soon as you put him in the ambulance, it's over.
Well, yeah. Well, he also seems to have upgraded his strength levels. Like he's already been a really strong guy, but like
Yeah.
his first kill, he literally sticks
Sticks
his
his
thumb
thumb in.
through through the skull. Like that's how do you do that, man? That's
How do
crazy.
you do it? How does he
Like
do it?
like stabbing your like through the eyes, it makes sense because it's like these are soft. You know, there's the aqueous fluid and everything. You can just punch right through that if you're sadistic. But like he goes through the middle to kill this
Yeah,
guy. That's
that's
crazy.
not a thing that I can do. I don't think that's a thing that people can do. So I guess they're
Yeah,
really just like, okay, he is supernatural freak at this
yeah,
point. So we're just
he
gonna
is
own it.
basically,
He survived a fire that he died in. So
yeah. To him, he died in, and then and Dr. Loomis too. He also died, and Dr. Loomis is like I kind of love the like complete unhinged turn he takes in this movie. Like he basically starts a like lets a riot happen. Like he
fuck
kind of
it. I mean,
encourages it.
the
So
rednecks.
he's
If
just
the
like whatever.
rednecks want him, let the rednecks have him.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's. That's kind of what he's like. They should be. He even says something like they should be. They should be rioting. Like he
I mean, it's
doesn't
getting
quite
out
go
of
that
hand.
far,
I
but
mean, we
yeah.
started going. I mean, a lot of it does feel a bit of the same. We're going
Hmm.
through the same beats, and like we quickly go from this whole like the narrative of him being transferred from the hospital. Everything happens there, and it's like boom, Halloween. Before you know it, we're there. All right, it's
Yeah.
on Halloween time. Let's go. And then we're going to our
Right.
greatest hits again. Loomis, like when he starts talking to the cop, I'm like, okay, here we go again.
It's not.
They
It
don't
is
buy it.
literally the same.
They don't take
Yeah,
him
they don't buy it.
seriously.
And then I love how it's like immediately after when he's talking to the one guy when he's first seen, he's like, like we gotta commit you. You're crazy. You know,
You're
you're
the
insane.
crazy one.
Then
Yeah.
immediately gets a phone call that says, oh, by the way, Michael Myers, like the truck that was transferring him like flipped over, and
Yeah.
you know there was an accident. And then he's like, Haddonfield is 3 hours away from here. If I go there and he hasn't started killing around here, if you don't find that he's dead, he's like, I guarantee there'll be bodies left behind. And he's right. He's actually completely right. It's like as soon as he gets 3 hours, he's like just outside Haddonfield. It's like that gas station and restaurant. Like everyone's just dead. He just went and killed everybody there.
Yep.
And then blew up the gas station, by the way, which that was awesome. That was that was so over the top. I was like, he just blows up a gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he did his little cute surprise for Loomis too, strung up the guy in the cables. I mean, and like he went to the phone. Don't go to the phones when Michael's around. It's already cut. Don't even bother.
Cut him. Don't even try it for a second.
And Loomis just starts shooting like pow pow.
Yeah.
And it's just no way. Mike just drives off in the truck. He's out of there.
Oh, the description, by the way, the description on the video on because I think I got like AMC Plus or whatever just so I can watch, because quite a few of these movies are on that. And through YouTube. But like the description was like, Killer Mike is on the loose again or something like that. I was like, what? Killer Mike?
The rapper?
Yeah. What? Who's that?
Killer
what do you
Mike.
Mean?
Yeah.
Michael Myers.
Killer Mike.
Killer Mike.
Use his full name, please.
Yeah. Don't
get cute with him.
Don't sell him short. don't be cute. This is Michael Myers, for crying out loud.
Mike. Imagine Loomis starts calling him Mike. Mike, here you go again, Mike.
Loomis also doesn't do himself any favors, because like when the right people start asking questions about like what's going on, he's just like evil. He just gives these like pithy one-word answers. So it's like
okay,
it's like, all right. How do you think that? Do you think that's helpful? I don't think that helps anyone. Like at this point, in the first movie, it's a lot more like mysterious and like like kind of chilling. But like by this point, it's like I think everyone's just sick of your shtick. You know, it's like it's no wonder you're kind of unhinged in this movie.
Yeah.
So aside from Michael Myers and Harold Loomis, we also have a few other characters that are new, introduced characters in this movie. So we have Laurie Strode's daughter. She and her husband die off screen in some accident that we never are explained about, I guess. I don't know. Did they die in a fire? Who knows? Maybe they're the ones that died in the fire now, somehow. Who was her husband? Did she marry the nurse? I don't know.
Who cares, right? We can't get Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, they just have a bunch of old family photos of hers. There was probably like casting photos that they got from her, and they just have those to remind the audience that this is her daughter.
So it's her daughter Jamie, who's
named after her. She's named after Jamie Lee.
Yeah, that's right. She's not the best little actor. I mean, but you know, at the time, that's just how child actors were. You expect them to be bad, and that's just how it was.
Yeah, unfortunately. These
for the most
part. Those other little kids are pretty cruel.
That was the craziest part of the whole movie to me.
I mean, don't get
Jamie's
me wrong.
An orphan chants start popping off.
Yeah, Jamie's an orphan is
Jamie's an orphan.
Kids can be really mean, can be that level of mean, but it's just like the whole school, basically, our whole class is chanting.
Jamie's an orphan. There's like
what? Jamie's an orphan.
Not even anything clever or no. It's just like Jamie's mom and dad died. They might as well have said the whole thing and chanted that.
Wow, that's horribly cruel. It's just
Jamie's an orphan. Like, wow, it's just so funny.
Your mom
that was so
can't
funny
help
to
you
me.
with that, can she? Yeah, there's even like one of those like memory flashbacks of like we have to hear the kids say that again. I'm like, why?
It's crazy. From that point on, I was like, okay, we're a little less serious this time around. I feel like it's like a weird vibe going on, but
Oh, yeah. Well, so originally I was in our living room and two of my other housemates weren't in watching it at the time, but I was like there was a couple things that happened. I was just kind of laughing and they were like, "He's laughing at a horror movie." And I'm like, "This isn't scary. There's nothing really that's scary about this. It's just this is what I was just like I'm entertained. How can I say? I'm just laughing because I'm entertained. It's just fun." Um
Yes,
so
so there was a point where Jamie's looking through Halloween masks in the store,
mhm.
and I was like, "Man, this is a perfect opportunity for a Halloween 3 Easter egg. Give it to me." No, no,
That would have been
they
fun,
didn't.
but no, nothing.
Nothing. But then this triggers this whole thing where she sees the little clown costume, the same one that little Mike had,
Yeah.
and then she starts seeing him, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it was like a vision or something. No, he was there, and the mirror was broken, and the whole thing. And then that just from then on, it's like this weird vibe that like she's being haunted. At some point
Yeah,
she
it's like
has a nightmare about him like being under the bed.
and she calls him the Nightmare Man because she doesn't know.
Hmm.
Like, she's too little to really know anything about Michael Myers at this
But
point.
but it's laying dormant in her DNA. It's
Yeah,
there.
something like that. Well, that's yeah, that's sort of the twist at the end, right? But, yeah, so we have this sort of looming presence of him
Loomis.
throughout it. I like yeah, like Loomis. I liked I also like the talking about that scene where she's at the little costume store. I actually like that you in the background, you just see there's a William Shatner one of the William Shatner masks is just
Hmm.
in the background there. So it's like, "Oh, something's gonna happen." Like, it just is already prepping
Yeah.
you for something to happen. Um, so yeah, so Jamie's poor little tortured little kid, and her foster sister, what's her
Rachel,
name
I
again?
think. Rachel.
Rachel.
Yes.
Rachel? Yes.
It's Rachel.
So she's our other kind of like lead character in this,
Yeah.
and she's all right. I don't know. Her whole like thing is like Brady, the guy that she's interested in, is a gigantic douchebag. I
Yeah.
love how it's like the drama is like, "Oh, I have to tell Brady that I can't see him tonight, but maybe we can go out tomorrow." But like I
Yeah.
really want him to commit, like, because I'm looking forward to like she even says to her parents that I'm looking like this is a serious relationship and I want to get married and all this stuff is like gonna happen. Immediately she goes to like talk to him about it. They make out for like 5 minutes while Jamie is looking for a costume, and then when she's telling Brady that, "Oh, I don't know if I can," he just like he's just like, "Oh," he just gets mad. I'm like, "Brother, what? Why are you
I'm
so upset?"
horny.
I don't
I'm horny,
Yeah,
Rachel.
basically. Yeah, basically.
And then yeah, you go eventually when she takes Jamie trick or treating, and then she discovers that of course, um or we see that he's with this other girl already, this other chick, and she's wearing,
Yeah.
of course, a cops do it by the book shirt. I love that. I love that
I was like
little
I
number.
was like I was like, "Whoa, okay." Yeah, I was like, What is this, dude?" She's
it's
answering the door in this too.
and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, like a cop is her dad, but it's like
Yeah.
it's such a weird shirt, like for
Yeah,
the to give your daughter
very
or whatever. I
it's
don't
a
know.
weird shirt.
Just make this perfectly known to the public. All right, cops do it by the book. I don't know if that's a
Yeah.
reference to something,
Is
but
it
like
supposed to be or is it like a weird sexual thing? Like, I don't know what I don't know. Like,
literally just saying
it's
cops, of
very bizarre.
course, never do
Yeah.
anything off the.
Untoward, of course
Yes,
not. No, never.
it's a weird shirt, but okay,
It was a weird shirt, and she's also, like, in it, like, and pretty much nothing else for, like,
oh yeah, oh yeah.
30% of her screen time. So the, yeah, yeah, Brad immediately or Brady, sorry. Brad is in Brady, so Brady, yeah, just immediately just jumps on another woman, and it's like, "Really?
Hmm.
Really? Like, this
But
is where
don't
we're
worry,
going,
he'll redeem
Brady? Come on."
himself by the end.
You gotta give me like a I love how he's like, "Well, what do you expect?" Like, he, like, even, like, puts it on her.
That's
Like,
right.
he's just like, "Well, I'm sorry," and blah, blah, blah. It's like,
On
wow.
Halloween of all nights, that shit's sacred to me.
I have to have sex on Halloween,
Mike
obviously.
gets it.
Mike, he understands.
When they started
Um,
doing the lovemaking, I'm like, "Where's Michael? Where's Michael? Horny quota.
I
Get him
know,
in
yeah.
here." I'm like, "Where's Michael? He didn't show up. He
Oh
did not
yeah,
cash in."
he didn't at that point though. I immediately was like, oh yeah, we're seeing her boobs. Like
Hell
there's no
yeah.
way. We only see like a little bit. We don't see like a full on frontal or anything like that. We only get like some tasteful side boob. But the I thought that entire scene was hilarious to me because like all I could think of was just like the cop dad coming home being like, oh, what were you? It's just kind of being like, oh, she's just in this t-shirt and her underwear. She didn't even put her bra back on, which you can very clearly see that she didn't put her bra. It's just like, oh, what are you doing? You think be like, what are you doing hanging around this random boy that I only kind of know
Nope. Yeah.
alone in this house? You'd think he'd be like saying something about it. So I just kept like coming up with different ways for him to be like, oh, are you gonna why are you in this? What are you doing with this boy in here? Is this like, are you studying with your shirt off?
Hmm.
You're not wearing a bra, you can everyone can see. Everyone can tell. Um yeah, it was so that was silly that he didn't suspect a thing
No.
somehow.
But he did say like, and if you grope my daughter, I'll,
Yeah, I'll use this shotgun on you.
yeah, whatever, Dad.
Yeah.
Um, I did note because like the narrative kind of becomes that Michael Myers is going for Jamie because of course he has to get all the damn relatives
Right.
of any and all sisters involved.
Right.
So I was like, massive L for Michael Myers now targeting the kid. What's good? I thought
Yeah.
kids were off the table. but
No, apparently not. Apparently not.
I mean, he never like full on actively goes like he doesn't start swinging like I guess yet, right? He didn't get that close
Yeah, I
to
don't
her,
think so. Yeah. He
but
he grabs her in a nightmare, he grabs her leg and drags her
yeah,
under the bed, but that's in a nightmare, so
he's always just like a looming presence. The
mm,
closest he gets is in that shop, but yeah, that was something. Um, and once Rachel and Jamie reunite, like there's this whole moment where she loses her, they
yep.
reunite, and then the cop and Loomis come in at the same time as well, and then there's a whole thing where they get pranked by these multiple
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Myers.
Yeah, oh, yeah, this is this part
Yeah.
where that happens, and then they just are like, at first I was like, "Oh, is Michael Myers, like, cloning himself now?" That'd
Like,
be
oh,
kinda
are we going here?
weird. Like but apparently, no, it's just, like, some kids playing a prank, which I'm like, "That's might be the." I was like,
Sick.
"You." I was like, "Imagine somebody doing that now." So I was like, "Oh, they're all dead." I think the cop would just
Yeah,
would just
that's right.
blast
That's
them
right.
away, just start blasting.
And he almost did too.
Um,
They almost
yeah,
did.
he did, yeah. Well, they left that up to the rednecks to go do.
The
They just
rednecks
started
were on
blasting.
one. They started blasting. They wasted a shit ton of ammo on that bush,
Yeah,
like
and
not
they're
knowing
just
who
like
was, and they just killed a random dude.
yeah, they're just like, "Oh, that's
That's Ted.
yeah." It's just like, "Oh my god." They're like,
Eh,
"Oh well, it's time to move
All,
on."
all's fair in lynch mobs, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah.
No one
Um,
cared about that
that
guy.
that Dr. Loomis kind of caused by saying that Michael Myers is out again, and he's gonna
They were shooting at
wreak
someone
havoc on the town.
they didn't even have eyes on. Why were they unloading? They were behind a bush.
Yeah, yeah, that was crazy.
What
That
kind of
was
mob
wild.
is
They're
this?
like,
You can't grab him
I
and start yanking his limbs off or something? And
yeah,
then you take the mask off. Well, like, what kind of mob doesn't come and take the
yeah.
mask off
This
and
ain't this ain't a
get to
lynch
the
mob.
bottom
This
of
is
it?
a firing squad mob. That's not
Just
that's
wasted a
that's
ton of ammo. It was a lot of
yeah. They
shots
did.
off.
They did. They just like ammo's not cheap. It's like I know it's 88 or whatever, but it's like you gotta conserve a little bit of that, right? Um. Yeah.
uh,
So anyway, so they wait. So yeah. So lynch mob uh, who Loomis kind of incites a little bit. They just waste a random other citizen, and That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Um, but also want to point out the way Michael Myers disrupts the power grid might be one of the funniest things. He literally just throws a guy in one of the Transformers,
Yeah, of course.
like not the robots in disguise, but at the power plant outside Haddonfield. He just like throws a guy onto one of the Transformers,
Hmm.
and it just like blasts the whole system. I'm like, okay, like I'm no electrical engineer. I don't know necessarily know how this works. I know that that's not good for the system, that you're
Can't
now
be.
having organic matter ending up like on top of one of the things, but surely that guy's just fried. Like that wouldn't put down the whole power grid, would
I
it?
don't know.
Maybe it would, but maybe it would. I don't know. I guess I don't know that
Either
for
way,
certain.
my reaction to that is like, oh man, Michael Myers is getting lazy. Like you're just chucking people and that's it. I don't know. I wanted a little bit more,
I mean,
something
the
more
light show was
creative.
fun. Yeah, it was the light show was fun, but yeah, he could have done something like more a little bit more interesting with that. I
Be a
don't
little
know.
more creative, Mike. Can I
Yeah,
call you
Mike,
Mike?
Killer Mike. May I call you Mike or Michael?
So at this point, we get to we're getting set up in this house, where we're
Mm,
gonna be having a lot of stuff going down, and
mhm.
they're holding up. They're battening down the hatches, really boarding up this place. And little do they know, Michael already weaseled his way in there in the back seat of the car. He really played the long con with that one, just laying
Yeah, I was like,
down
wow,
all cute in the back.
he was extremely like weirdly patient, like
He's
weirdly
clever
patient.
when he wants to be.
Yeah, he
And the
just
cop's
decided to
like,
be
oh,
clever this time.
he saw the door was open. And he's just like, all right, must have forgot that I opened that. And then,
I guess.
and then, of course, he's about to just wreak havoc on this household. You know,
I love
um,
how he uses the shotgun to pin
he sticks it
uh
through a girl. Yeah,
through.
through
Yeah, that was awesome.
through
Through
the
the sexy one, right?
the cop's daughter. Yeah,
Yeah, didn't she wait, she put more clothes on at that point, I think, right? Didn't she put something more on?
I'm not sure, but Michael was horny, and so
Yeah,
that had to take place.
that's right.
And then we had Brady on the steps, of course, taking his heroic stand,
Oh,
fumbling with that
this
shotgun.
that bothered me so much
Not only
because
that, but her,
they
yet. Okay,
no,
you tell me. Yeah.
they set up they had that beautiful shot of them at the window, and I was like, "He's going through that fucking window." I was like, "He is going through that window.
Mm,
There's no way that you're setting up this shot and you show it 3 times, that he's not going through and he doesn't go through the window.
doesn't go to the window.
They don't put him through the window, and
I didn't even think of
I
that.
was very upset about that.
I was just annoyed at the incessant Brady, and she wasn't moving. Like he's about to
Yeah.
sacrifice himself for nothing. They're making no
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah,
They're just
she
like
didn't move at
Brady,
all. She sat
Brady,
there. Yeah.
and he's like, Get going." And he's
Yeah, get
fumbling.
going. I'm fumbling with the ammo. Oh god. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you shot twice, idiot. You've got to reload. It's a two
Ah,
shot
and then
two
yeah,
shot shotgun you got here.
so
Yeah. And he even gets it up and he still misses. And it's like he's point blank range, man. Come on. Don't miss.
Michael looked kind of goofy in this one too. I don't know if that was just me, but I don't know. Is it the
A
same
little bit.
mask? Is it the same mask? I don't know. Something looked weird to me.
It looked
Uh,
fatter. I don't know. It looked kind of like chunkier or something. I don't know. I do agree something didn't look. Here's okay. So here's the thing. I'm glad they decided not to just have his eyes peering through them anymore. They're just like soulless again
right.
because I didn't like that change in two. I thought that was weird. I thought it was um.
Yeah.
But here is just kind of like the cold faced faceless masked killer. Um, and yeah, she just kept yelling Brady, Brady, or whatever, and I like talking about being goofy. I liked how he like you know, just like she's like, oh, she gets to the attic and she starts throwing stuff down the stairs. I was like, block the way. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, keep doing that. Keep blocking the way. You won't be able to get through. And
Mhm.
she just kind of stops and runs away. And then he like, oh no, I'm mildly inconvenienced, and he like steps over.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh.
he trips. and then he like moves two things out of the way, and he's like right there again. So it's like,
Yeah.
wow, you, oh
Well,
no,
because then a whole rooftop scuffle ensues here.
yeah,
So it's like I guess it gets pretty tense at that point because like oh, and he's like within reach, and it's and what I found weird. I don't know. This is weird to me, but like when Rachel was like on the ground or wherever she was, and then
hmm
Jamie was over her. Jamie started saying, "Come alive, Rachel, come alive." I was like, that's like such weird phrasing. I don't know. Come
come
alive.
alive,
I don't know.
yeah, wake up, or like wait, yeah, wouldn't you say wake up?
Come alive, Rachel. Come alive, please. Come alive. She said. Um,
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I guess I can kind of, it is a little weird, but weird phrasing for it, but
and
yeah.
then why did Loomis think that she would be safe at the school? For some reason, he's like,
That was I could
you'll
not
be
understand
safe
that at
here, and
all.
she immediately was not safe whatsoever.
Yeah, I was like, what, huh?
It's
Yeah, when he
like a
said that, I was
lapse
like,
of judgment
what,
here.
what are you talking
This
about? Why
dude was
would
in
she
a
be safe
school
there?
before, was he not? Or no, they
Uh,
went to his school. He like
yeah,
he diverted their attention in the previous movie at the school.
yeah, but right. Well, he gets around though. Like he can somehow
Yeah,
just like transport when he needs to.
you'll
You
be
know, like
safe
he
here
did,
is crazy.
like he did on the truck at the end when they're bringing her to the like we're bringing her to the school, and it's like, what?
Hmm.
Huh? Like, why are we doing this?
And then the rednecks go to the school.
Yeah,
You know, they know he's inside, and they got Rachel and Jamie out. And I was
right.
surprised by their surprisingly rational response to
Yeah,
be
let the
like,
police
you
handle
know,
that.
okay, we're good off that. He's in there. All right,
Yeah. He's in there. Well, let the police handle it. They're coming. They're on the way.
we got it. And then they took Rachel and Jamie from there. I was like, okay, all right. That's not really how they were moving just moments before, but uh,
I guess they had a moment of clarity after they
could
killed that guy. So they just
be anyone in that school at this point.
yeah, yeah,
Leave it with you guys.
yeah.
What's with
Um,
Michael and pulling like faces off and shit these days? He did
that was
another
awesome. No,
like
he like he did that, and he like grabbed the guy. He like grabbed from the jugular vein. He just started like tearing up. I was like, that's awesome.
he
But we
was
only saw like
getting
a
in
tiny bit
there.
of it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
he loves getting in there now. That's his thing.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Um, and then we
But
had the whole
yeah,
scene now with Michael on top of the car, and that
that
was the
was
whole thing.
that was really talking about goofy. That was pretty goofy. That was what was especially goofy was when he like slammed his face against the windshield.
Yeah, this was
That
good. Good
was
move.
that
Ah.
was hilarious. He's like, ah, that's hilarious. Um,
Yeah. I
so
also
yeah,
noticed there was some crazy bullet sound effects and like gun flare visual effects they were doing too. Like, they were kind of over the top. It was like straight up like GoldenEye 007 noises, like "Tum, pew, ting,
oh yeah,
ting."
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh
There's some
yeah.
classic gun noises there. Yeah,
And then of course, ultimately, it leads up to the ultimate plot twist. You know, the lady is up there running the bath, and then we got the
in
little
your home free.
POV shot, and then cuts
Yeah,
back, and then
it
it's
was kind of it was kind of like the poor man's recreation of the original scene. Like I was like, I appreciate what
yeah.
you're going for, but I was like, wow, this is not good. I was like, this is not as good as the opening shot of the first movie, but it was a nice nod, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a neat thing we're doing here. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, wait, we're really yeah, and then it revealed that oh, she killed her mother. Oh
With
my goodness,
scissors,
crazy.
and so
Foster mother, but yeah, she really went at it.
yeah. So a little twist there. So now we're really going all in, like, oh, this some sort of supernatural force of that like
Yeah,
takes over you or whatever. You know.
yeah. Like, is it like is it in the blood? Is it in the lineage? Is it because Michael the bad wickedness of Michael Myers seeming to
Who's
possess
to say?
her, or is like
Who's to
But
say?
Michael Myers is clearly around still, so it's like, how's that possible? Like,
Yeah,
so
it's unclear,
but
and
it's unclear, but like to me that kind of makes it more intriguing. Like that's like, oh, it's like kind of an unresolved ending, and so it's like, well, it's
yep.
clearly going to have to lead to the next movie. So, which is the Revenge of Michael Myers, I think is what the next one is called.
Mm. Is
So
that the next one?
I think that's the next one, yeah, because the Curse is
Yeah,
number
the Revenge. I see it right here.
yeah.
Yeah. So then, yeah, the sixth one goes no number six. Halloween, the
It's just
curse of Michael
Halloween, the
Myers.
Curse of Michael Myers, yeah,
You see this right here. You can see
yeah,
in the box you have the little girl in the clown outfit within the
nice,
shadow of the Michael Myers mask.
nice.
This guy
So she'll
look
be the
this guy looks goofy right here.
killer. He does look he does look really goofy there. Something's up with the mask in that picture. I don't know what's going on there.
But that's yes, that's the next. So yeah, I mean the plot twist is pretty cool, pretty cool. You know, leaves something at least to have an
Yeah.
excuse for more. You know, because otherwise,
I like
for the rest of the movie, it's really kind of like the same type of shit for the most
yeah,
part.
it's sort of like so because 6 years had passed, there had been other horror movies obviously that had come out between 83 and 88. Um
Hmm.
but like it felt to me like it was almost borrowing more from like it is using its own tropes, so it is kind of like hitting all the same beats, but it's like it yeah, just like I'm not engaged with really anyone except for like unhinged Loomis and the seeing what crazy what weird shenanigans is Michael gonna do as he goes around and kills whoever he's gonna kill this time? As he's tracking down his niece, what's he gonna do? Because it's just
Absolute
like
menace.
I kind of liked Rachel's like thing initially, but then it's like when it's just like, oh, just Brady's a douchebag, and then this relationship is immediately over. I was like, okay, I don't care about any of these
Yeah, that
people
wasn't
involved
very
anymore.
interesting. Those
Yeah.
characters.
So, and I guess to a degree we're not supposed to because they're cannon fodder, but they weren't even like other than just like he's a douchebag and she's the slut, and it's like okay, there wasn't anything more hateable about them than that. It's like one of those things where it's like maybe just like a little extra aspect of douchiness, but
But even Rachel's not that interesting. You know,
no, she's not really.
like whatever. But I was just checking, and this Halloween 5 did come out in 1989, so they did back to back
Oh,
years
back to
for
back.
these.
All right. Well, hey, how about that?
Which I didn't realize they had done that for Halloween 2 and 3, also 1981,
Yeah,
1982.
yeah,
So they took a break. No, the back to back. I don't know the pacing of the one after that if it just really kept going. But
yeah,
so final score. Hmm.
yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, flip. 6.
6.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think
I'm between them still, but I don't know. The more I
yeah,
talk about it, it was all just like, how goofy was this? How goofy was that? It's like, okay, well, it's not
yeah.
really pretty
Yeah, to me,
unserious.
it's still kind of missing it's missing this sort of sauce that was in basically all the previous ones. I think it's just kind of like obviously Halloween 3 is a weird outlier, um, but like this one is just yeah, it's just like it's kind of just hitting the normal beats. There's some interesting kills, but they're not all that engaging.
It's not
The
very
sense of
scary.
the sense of dread isn't really there so much. Like you get it a little bit through Jamie's perspective. I think it works a little bit when we're there, but there's a lack of like even just the cinematography feels very like by the numbers. Like I say, we're this scene and this scene in this film. Like there's nothing really engaging about how anything is like being how the plot's being like brought along. Like you're not really there's just nothing overly engaging about like how the story is being told. Um
Yeah.
so and yeah, so it's just it is missing something. It's like it's entertaining. I was still entertained through most of it, but um yeah, it's just kind of missing that little extra something. I again, the relationship between Loomis and Michael Myers is just like he's more unhinged. He said like 10 years to sit on this, and he's like way more like he needs to kill this guy now. Like he's just like so intent on it, and it's like it's kind of fun, just seeing a supposed doctor being kind of on the edge. It's that's fun. I don't know. There's something kind of fun about his performance in this one in particular, but
Yeah.
um
There's so
aside
there's
from that,
room for it to go up in the next one for sure. Like
yeah,
we're literally, as it's setting up, we're doing a direct
yeah.
continuation seemingly of this one, so it'll be easy to compare. See if we can
Mhm.
go up. We could still have room to go down. So either
Yes,
way,
very much so. Very much so.
but Tarqaron score of 6 out of 10. All right.
Yep. So not great, but all things considered, it's not even close to the worst things we've watched. So
Next up is the revenge of Michael Myers. What does he need revenge for? What does this guy need
uh
revenge for?
yeah,
Who
good
wronged
question.
this man?
It's because Jamie still lives? Is the revenge of Michael Myers her living? Like I don't know. She's killing, she's doing his work. I don't know. Maybe he's mad about that. He wants to get revenge against a little girl. I don't know. She should be locked up though, right? They're gonna lock her up now, right? That's like they did
Right.
him. Is that gonna be like a whole thing?
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, same age, at least very similar age. I don't remember exactly as young Michael. That costume, it might be Halloween 3. It might be the costume is what does it all
Yeah.
along. Is
Yeah,
anyone
maybe.
who sports that clown costume, they're doomed to repeat history.
Yeah, and they put that mask on, and then
It's
and
over.
they're just gonna kill their relatives. Yeah,
Yeah, kill one of their closest relatives always,
that's right.
and then you'll want to get the others. Like
Just
Michael, like
fight.
what is there's he's like this weird supernatural being, but he just like he goes after first his sisters and then those related to his
Teeth.
sisters, like are the
Yeah,
offspring of the sister. I don't know.
yeah.
What's this guy's deal?
What
He
is his
doesn't
deal?
need
Yeah,
revenge.
'cause it's like they've. That's the thing. It's like they've sort of because in the first one it's the shape. Michael Myers is like it's indeterminate whether or not he's even like a person anymore. And Dr. Loomis keeps saying that he's not even a person anymore, but it's like, well, he clearly is. I mean, yeah, he does. He doesn't follow maybe all the rules of reality, but he's like still kind of a guy. like
Yeah, right. It's like they've had custody of this guy, and he
yeah.
just weirdly chooses to become like when he wants to go into overdrive and thumb a
He
guy in
waited
the head.
10 whole years to go nut. I guess they had him in restraints or something, but how do you
I
stay
mean,
so
yeah,
strong?
they literally had him tied down, entire
Yeah,
body covered. Like this is just how he existed for what 10 years now.
yeah. He's all his muscles should be atrophied. Like
No,
he
he's
just should.
strong. He was literally waiting. Like as soon as they put
Yeah,
me in a damn ambulance and transfer me, is finally transfer me. Then that's my time. All right, we're gonna derail this thing. I'm gonna be fine. I don't mind a car crash.
mm.
It's good. There you go. But now, I mean, we've opened up the rules, so now they can just keep bringing Michael Myers back forever, and
That's
we're good.
in theory. In theory, yeah.
But we're peeling back the layers, like some sort of thing going on here with this Jamie now. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Next up,
I
Halloween 5: The
it's
Revenge of Michael Myers.
Yeah, I guess it's like the writers, whoever wrote this movie was thinking like, what do we got to do? Michael Myers has got to get out. Well, it's like, well, Jamie Lee Curtis says no because she doesn't want to be part of this crap anymore.
So she's
What do we
dead to
do?
us.
So she's dead to us. So she might as well be dead in the story. Let's
You'll
have had a daughter, and she's
never see
Michael
her in a
Myers is
Halloween
going
movie
after her.
again.
That's right. Never again. She doesn't want
Not
to be
on
part
my
of this
watch.
trash.
And there we go. Let's come back next week for Halloween 5: The Revenge of Michael Myers. The
Yeah, we'll
much
be here.
deserved revenge. Poor guy. Poor
I
guy.
know. Yeah.
Mike.
Can't
They
take
should
a
have
break.
they should have put Mike in the subtitle. Mike's Revenge would have been good.
I was well, the curse of the revenge. Sorry, the Revenge of Mike Myers is a very different movie, though.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, there you go. Subscribe to the channel for more like the video. Leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Why are they gotta be so similar to Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers?
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, I'm going to recommend a random Tarqaron video for you to watch next.
Random rules.
I'd say so.
Mm.
So if you enjoyed this one, go check out our video called Blind Ranking Things We've Reviewed. All right.
Oh yeah.
We'll pull up 5 random things that we reviewed one at a time, and you put them in a ranking 1 to 5, not knowing what things are going to come next. So chaos, and you try to get as accurate a ranking as possible without knowing the 5 things. All right, gotta do more of that.
Stuff.
It's fun.
Yeah,
for sure.
Good stuff.
And then once we're done with Halloweens, there'll be Halloweens popping up all over the place in these.
Yeah.
Where do you rank Halloween 4 versus Frozen 2 and Hamilton? That's right.
So there it is. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Take care.